Paul the Trombonist here. I'm going to perform for you one of my favorite Frank Rosolino solos, and what I really like about this particular solo of his is that he holds himself back. This is from the tune Cherry off the Frank Rosolino Quintet album, and he holds himself back. We know that Frank was able to play anything on the horn, one of the greatest technicians of all time. This particular piece is really interesting in the way that he develops his melodic content. I was always fascinated with it, so I'm going to perform for you that piece. Now, why I think it's important to transcribe is not so much that we want to sound like these players. It's just that transcribing almost enables us to jump inside of their mindset and to figure out their approach to the instrument. And what we want to do is we want to learn these concepts, and we want to be able to apply them to our own voice and adapt them to our own styles. So that's why I really feel like it's so valuable to transcribe. I try to transcribe at least one new solo a month, and it doesn't have to be the whole solo, just maybe even just a little part of the solo that I find fascinating from many different players that you enjoy. You want to transcribe people that you love and people that you love to listen to and that you can sing along to their recordings, and that's going to give you the drive to really get it together. And it's really fascinating because it's almost one of the most greatest tools for getting comfortable on your instrument. All these amazing musicians that lived before us, they left a legacy with the invention of this wonderful recording technology that we have in our time period of their ability on the instrument. So transcribing, you know, before recording, it wasn't impossible. So now we can study, slow down these people's playing, get inside of their brain, learn their approach, and you slow it down and you understand, oh, that's what they were doing. That's interesting. So there are many different ways to approach transcribing. I have made some videos on my steps of transcribing. You can just do it by your ear, you can write it down. There's many different ways. You can just take a solo and analyze it so much where you are getting every mileage you can from the vocabulary of that solo and being able to apply it to many different harmonic progressions, every situation where that vocabulary can be applied to. You can take that vocabulary, you can take it through all 12 keys. So you can probably spend a lifetime on just one solo. You can take it as far as you want to go. We had all these amazing musicians that lived and are living today, and I just think it's great, you know, with the invention of the technology that we can take advantage of learning from them, from the recordings. So that's why I find transcribing important. And it also, what I love about transcribing is it makes it so you have a fresh perspective on your instrument. You know, sometimes you play and you play and you play, and transcribing may be what you need to give you the inspiration and motivation and spark to get you going to feel inspired again, because all of a sudden you kind of learn a different path, a different appreciation of the instrument, and different ways to navigate through different vocabulary. So I'd like to thank patrons. They help make my videos possible. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, my Instagram, I don't want to tell you too many call to actions because then you get confused. So I'm just going to tell you one call to action. My debut album, Journey to the World, is out. If you haven't heard it, I think you're going to enjoy it. If you got the Amazon, iTunes, Apple Play, Google Play, it's all on that. And if you feel so inclined, maybe leave a review. I also teach these lessons. I've taught, I think today I taught 9 Skype lessons. So you can book that on paulthetrombonist.com. The Skype lessons are always available. I love helping you out. I love sharing what I've learned along the years. And it's one of the most enjoyable things for me to do, is to teach these lessons with you all. So thanks so much. This is Paul the Trombonist. You're the best. Take care.